following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Rivers hands this one to Mack. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPO.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 2 veterans, Phillip Rivers fighting T.Y. Hilton. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route-running ability.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now Rivers. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Colts 6, Ravens nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
To Mark Ingram.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
At their own 4.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Mack, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Here's Mack. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers looking for Campbell. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Derek calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The 45-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On first down, it's Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen happened to get it completed in this case.
He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Rivers. And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brings up third.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he goes out right around the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rivers. He's got Jack Doyle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Doyle.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Rivers on first down. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Rivers. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And he's got his man Hilton. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on first down. Mack. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Rivers to throw it. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 10 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Quick throw complete. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a Raven first down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Ingram. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ingram.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he is not going to reach the goal line. Unbelievable. Still scratching my head here. They go for 2, and the game stays tied. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Quick throw here to Hilton. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 8. Here's Rivers. Left side, Doyle with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Calais Campbell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
A 4-yard
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it to Hilton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rivers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to.